Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be how the narcissist steals energy from you. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please subscribe. So your energy, what is it? It's vital. It's what makes you you. It's how you spend your time. It's what you think about. It's what you do. It's what you don't do. It's how you conserve your energy. Now, your energy is something that the narcissist needs. They need your time, your resources, your money, effort, everything I mentioned on the channel. But your energy is something they really, really need, because there's an energy transference when you are in these narcissistic relationships. I will get into that and much more. And beginning right now, the energy exchange I will tell you about. What that is let's say the narcissist, you're sitting right next to them at work, and they are a coworker. And they are sitting there humming or tapping their pen or singing songs, whatever they're doing, or banging their chair, whatever they're doing, but they're disrupting your energy and you can't work properly. Right now, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Andrew, that's actually happening to me. And this person's only been here a week. What do I do? Well, I'll tell you what to do. Either ask politely to relocate your desk, look for a new job if you can. If you can't, I understand, but I'm giving you an example. That's how an individual with the simple thing of just sitting right next to you can disrupt and or steal your energy. Here's another example. You're in the narcissistic relationship, but it's long distance. Let's say it's your mom or dad, aunt, uncle, brother, whomever. And you now have figured them out, or you're about to figure them out, but you decided to move away for whatever reason. You moved away. Everything is going better for you now, right? It is, and I'll tell you why. Because number one, your energy has returned, or it is returning, because you're not in the proximity of these individuals. But also you're in a brand new environment and you are carving new neural pathways. Again, that's for a whole different video. My point being, what happens next? Well, a period of time goes by, and usually, let's say the narcissist is one of your parents. Usually they will reach out and call you or text you, FaceTime you, whatever they're doing, to try to get back into your world. Now, they will play on your heartstrings. They will say things like, yeah, you know, I'm your mom or dad. I mean, you should be contacting me, whatever. Or blood is thicker than water. Or the family sticks together, or I haven't heard from you in a while, or you left an old smelly sneaker in the attic from 15 years ago, and would you like me to get back to you? They will say all these kinds of things because what are they trying to do? They are trying to disrupt your energy. They are trying to take away from that move that you have made. They're trying to stay close to you so they know what is going on in your world, so they can weaponize it against you at a later date. Let's say you moved away to get a better job. Now you're making a lot more money than you were making when you were under the roof of the narcissist, as an example. Well, do they know how much money you make? Probably, because you most likely revealed it to them. And now they have their eyeballs on the money that you are making. Think about it. This is why going no contact and blocking the narcissist, removing virtually all people associated with them, including flying monkeys and fringe people, that's the path. That's when you get your energy back, because it's no longer going out in all different directions. So let's stick on that last example I shared with you. You got a new job, you're making a lot more money, and congratulations, by the way, I think that's great. What happens there is they now figure out, oh my gosh, my son or daughter, whomever it is, or maybe it's their spouse, they're making a lot more money, and what do? They jump on Amazon as soon as they possibly can and get their shopping cart as full as they possibly can, and plot and plan and figure out how to extract your money from you to them, so you get all these tangible assets, or the narcissist gets all these tangible goods or services that they may or may not use. But the point is, they're stealing your financial resources, which goes back to your energy. Think about it. It's completely true. Another one, let's say that the narcissist, let's say you live close to them. Let's say you were married to them and they relocated. They got an apartment in the same town, probably close to you, which is what they usually do. Believe me, I know how it is. Point being, is they still wanted to stay in your proximity. Why? Well, there could be many reasons why, but I can assure you one of them is, it's to disrupt your energy. So when you go out of the house and go for a walk, perhaps you would see their car, perhaps you would see people that you used to know, perhaps you would see a school where you used to walk the kids to, perhaps you would still have to go to stores locally and purchase goods or services, and they knew you would be there. And when they would know you would be there, they most likely would give you the look, or hide, or spy, whatever they did, who knows. But they wanted to stay in that proximity. Think about it. When the narcissist figures, when you remove yourself from the relationship. Let's say you got divorced or you're getting divorced. Many times the narcissist will move right close to you. And you're scratching your head thinking, who does that? Like, we figured out that we're not going to be in a relationship together, number one. Number two, I've identified you're a narcissist. Number three, you probably know you are one, or you know that you're not a good individual. And number four, there's a whole huge world out there. You could move to anywhere you wanted to, but yet you chose to move a few blocks away from me. Think about it. This happens each and every day on the planet. This is why the narcissist needs what? That's right, they need your energy, and they need to disrupt your energy. This is a fact. Please play this again. Get it. The narcissist needs people, and whether you are married to them or were married to them, many times they will move very close to you. I'm talking a different, they will move away from a different state or town or country to move virtually in your exact proximity, because they know, again, it's going to disrupt your energy. They also know that you'll be thinking about them. They also know that if they could stay within your energy field, that they could extract your energy. Now keep this in mind. I am not saying physically that they're sitting right next to you. They could just be a couple streets over. But they know that you know, and you know that they know, and it's uncomfortable for you. Do they care? No, absolutely not. Because they only care about people that are in front of them at the moment in time, usually. However, if in the back of their mind they're saying, okay, I've got a fuel pump up here, that person who used to be my spouse, they're only a couple blocks away, that'll do. For now, that'll do. And slowly and surely and insidiously, maybe, perhaps, I will attempt to hoover. Maybe I'll drop off a dozen roses at Valentine's Day on their front porch. Maybe I will put something in their mailbox. Maybe I will write an apology letter that I won't mean, but yet it will play on their heartstrings. Maybe I will send a flying monkey over to their house to check in on them and see how they are actually doing. Meaning, are they in another romantic relationship? Have they painted the walls? Have they moved the furniture? Are they thinking of moving? Did they go on vacation? These are all the layers of the narcissistic abusive cycle. The onion gets peeled back tens of thousands of layers. And right when you peel one layer back and you think you haven't figured out, there are another 30 layers to be peeled back. That's why each and every video that you consume, my hope is you're getting nuggets of wisdom out of these, and you're understanding that, in fact, you are not alone, and that the narcissist does want to steal your energy. Let's go to texting for a minute. Let's say it's a romantic relationship, and you recently have identified that this individual is a narcissist, or they could be. Okay, well, what are you doing there? You're texting with them back and forth, and you had that honeymoon euphoric stage in the beginning when everything was all like puppies and rainbows and you couldn't get enough of each other. Okay, well, that fizzled out over time. And then slowly this person was texting you less and less and less. And that you found yourself perhaps becoming attached to them a little bit, or maybe a lot, and then you found yourself texting them more. What happens there? That's when they really slow down communication, because they now know or can sense that you have fallen for them, or you are falling for them. That's when they pull back and try to draw you in further and further into the deep end of the narcissistic pool. And if they did that, that's how they trapped you. Next thing you know, you can't go to work and function properly. Next thing you know, you don't want to hang out with your friends. Next thing you know, you're not doing your hobbies. Next thing you know, you're not enjoying the summer. Next thing you know, you're not doing the priorities on your list, which is basically doing anything that serves you. You're now giving your energy away to an empty shell, a narcissist who, with just a few buttons to press on their smartphone, drew you back into the relationship. Understand it. This is what these people want to do. Another one. Let's use the famous Friday night at 5 o'clock correspondence. It's Friday night, 5 o'clock. You have plans to meet somebody who you've identified as a narcissist, and you're going to grab a early dinner, let's say, and you are supposed to be at a certain restaurant at 5 o'clock on Friday. And you go there. You're there at exactly 5 o'clock. You have your table. You're ready to go. And then it's 5:15 and the narcissist is not there. Remember, you're figuring out something's wrong with this person. You're putting the pieces together. This person isn't there. Next thing you know, it's 5:30, no call, no show. And you're like, wait a minute, if this was my job, I'd be written up and I'd be getting a black marker, a check marker, I'd be docked pay today. But this person, no call, no show. They're completely disrespecting me, and they're showing me that they don't care about making the deadline. Well, you grab some food, you go, and they never show up. A couple days go by, it's Sunday night at say 10 o'clock at night, they text you and say, hey, how you doing, what's going on? And you're like, I'm okay, but what happened on Friday? And they're like, what are you talking about? You're like, remember we had plans to grab dinner Friday at 5? I was there, you never showed up. And they're like, oh no, something came up, forget about it, no big thing. Well, we'll catch up this Friday. And you're like, what? You didn't even have the courtesy to text me or to call me or to let me know that you weren't showing up. So I wasted my time. And when I wasted my time, what did I do? That's right, I wasted my energy. You could have done 1,000 other things on that Friday night. Think about it. Let's stick on that point for a minute. Another thing is now because that individual has called you Sunday night, kind of late. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. What do people usually do Monday morning? That's right, they go to their job. So now Sunday night, when you were trying to get some R&R or some peace and quiet, this narcissist actually controlled the bookends of your weekend. They controlled your Friday, the beginning of your weekend, disrupted that, stole your energy. And now they're doing the same thing at the other bookend of the weekend, the Sunday evening, the famous call to set your week off to a poor start. This is what the narcissist does. Usually they will contact you out of the blue, but many times it's on a Sunday night or the night before something's going on and drop a bomb on you to bail them out. So using this as an example, they are showing you how little they cared about you, but also now Sunday night, that because of their lack of concern and or empathy, now you're like, wait a minute, what happened there? Like, they called me late on Sunday night, they weren't there Friday at 5, and I have work tomorrow, like, and now you can't get to sleep till 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because they totally stole your energy. And did they know what they were doing? Absolutely. Did they know that they weren't going to show up Friday at 5? Most likely. What happened there is they probably had plans with you and they may have attempted to attend it, but certainly something better came along and they just didn't want to tell you that. So they knew that they could string you along, which is what they've been doing, and they will continue to do until you cut the cord with them, and then they'll just go and do whatever they want to do. And why I share that is because the narcissist doesn't care about anybody. They don't care about your time. They don't care about they don't have any respect. They can't love and they don't have any empathy. They just flat out don't care. And the sooner you get the message, the better equipped you are to handle these people. So think about it. The narcissist wants to steal your energy from you. It is in virtually everything. How about you're on an airplane, you're flying across country, and you, lo and behold, get to sit next to somebody who can't sit still. They're fidgeting, and nothing seems to go right. The stewardess can't bring the right drink. The plane's flying too slow or fast. The oxygen isn't working in the plane. The magazines are outdated. The internet doesn't work. They can't fall asleep. The clothes are uncomfortable. They need a haircut, etc. And they're just saying all these things and behaving very poorly. That's a person who's trying to disrupt your flight. Yes, it's true. Think about it. I'll prove that one to you. Let's say that actually happened to you. Let's say it's happening to you right now. God bless you. If it is, think about the discomforts or challenges you have to go through on a daily basis. And now you're on that airplane. Well, are you complaining to a complete stranger? No, you're not. You're being stoic, calm, centered. You're minding your own business. You're counting the minutes so you can get off the plane. That's what you're doing. And the person that's next to you, they want the world to know of all their concerns and issues and all the help that they need. But more importantly, what they want is people's attention and energy. They want the whole plane to know about their problems and to make those problems everyone's problems on the plane but their own. Understand what I'm sharing with you. So the narcissist, the energy exchange from the narcissist, let's now zoom in when you're with the narcissist. Say you're in a romantic relationship. Almost every time you interact with them, they are dumping something on you. They are playing the victim. They're telling you how not good you are, or how your hair is too long or short, or how the job you have, you don't make enough money, or you should paint the walls, or you should pick up a new hobby, or you should stop a hobby, or you shouldn't communicate with this person, or you should communicate with that person, or why didn't you do what I asked you to do 3 years ago last Tuesday at 4 o'clock, because that's still haunting me and I really need an answer from you. This is the narcissist. And when they bring up things like these and many others, you're like, what is this? I don't understand. Like, why are you treating me this way? They're treating you that way because you haven't gotten the message yet, which is they will continue to do this because the narcissist gets worse over time. The aging narcissist is not a pretty sight to see, and they know it. But what the narcissist needs is to disrupt your energy and to dump all of their toxicity into you and steal all of your beautiful abundance. That is why so many times when you're having a conversation with the narcissist, A, it goes nowhere. B, it just keeps going around like this. C, you get word salad. D, there's no accountability. E, they can't actually offer any substance to the conversation because all they do are mimic. All they do is mimic back to you things. And F, they will probably try to change the topic to something that they care about, like why you did or didn't do something 5 years ago, when in fact you're like, what do you mean? Like that was nothing. It was like, I didn't cut the grass on a Friday, big deal. So what? I did it the next day. Things like that. That's what they will put. And the reason they do things like that is, again, to steal your energy, but also to get the topic not to be discussed that you want to talk about. Think about it. And so that's why the energy exchange, all of your goodness goes into them, and that fuels them for the next couple of minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and all of their toxicity goes into you, and you walk away feeling empty, feeling anxious, feeling less than, feeling devalued, feeling not listened to. Think about it. This is exactly what happens. It's the energetic exchange with a toxic narcissistic individual or an energy vampire, whatever you want to call them. So to test this out, if you want me to give you a little homework and test it out, it's very simple. With people you know, just do what you do, communicate with them how you do it, and just feel how, understand how you feel after you're done communicating with them. Are you feeling like your cup is full and you learned something and you benefited and it was a great conversation? Fantastic. Keep the conversation going. Are you feeling drained, anxious, like you didn't get any point proven or you weren't heard? I would really be limiting your communication with those individuals. I really would. Understand the message. Nothing changes until you do. And your energy is extremely important. It's priceless. It's what makes you you. And it's how the narcissist got drawn into you, because remember, you are the flame. They are the moth. They are attracted to you, the bright, burning, shining light. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware, and understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. Save your energy. You can begin today. I'll give you a very simple tip. If there's someone that's pestering you or calling you or texting you or trying to take your energy, or they're going to say, hey, I'll call you for 5 minutes, and it turns out to be 3.5 hours of a phone call, when that person calls or texts, just pick up your phone, look at it, and put your phone down. Take a break. Save your energy. Don't be their sounding board. Begin today. If not now, when? Guys, no matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. I love you all. You are not alone. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. All right, bye, guys.